Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. LeVert outside. Pass to White. Hayward with it. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. We think of these teams and we think defense, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game, Doris.
Every inch of real estate will be battled for tonight. Neither of these teams gives an inch. It will be tight, it will be physical, and I'll tell you what, points are going to be hard to come by.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Hayward. We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Pass to Warren. 4-3. They get it back. Outside White. With the drive. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
And here is Barrett. Takes a three. Nice D from Hayward.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. And B.A., when you look at the first few seasons of Caris LeVert's career, he had to deal with injuries in several of them, but he still showed great improvement despite missing so many games. And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Back to LeVert. His last season was his best. He showed he could be a Swiss Army type player.
He looked more and more comfortable with his outside shot. And also LeVert has found ways to make a difference beyond scoring. He can have big nights on the glass or acting as a bit of a playmaker.
It's Robinson, high post. White with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Hayward. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nice shot by Turner.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's White. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Randall. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's that's something else.
I mean, just beautiful. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They set a pick. Here's White. And he drives in. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass. White's got 6. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Warren with the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Indiana calls timeout. Here's LeVert. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Toppin. Deflected.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Here's Bullock. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Caruso. And the three-pointer goes. Caruso's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Burks. Now here's Rose. Here's Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Drives to the hoop. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Snatched away. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Bullock, good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Caruso. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Burks. Fires from deep. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Burks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And BA, your heart goes out to him. I mean, over his career, 5 separate surgeries for Derrick Rose. But he's making a remarkable comeback. And of course, he said, everybody goes through adversity. It's all about how you want to take it all on.
Hayward, good.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Pass to Toppin. Now here's Burks. Here's Toppin. He's covered by Warren. Blocked. Here's White. The rebound by Burks. And Derrick Rose said he feels he's making history with all that he's overcome.
I agree. I mean, what he went through, it was hard. Of course, he said, I quit a couple times, but I never gave up. You have to admire his resiliency, and now that is being rewarded.
LeVert outside. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Warren. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Toppin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And they'll give that one to Myles Turner. First one falls for him. And the personality of a head coach can really rub off on a team. So what's your preference, Grant? You like a player's coach, or you like a coach who lights a fire?
Oh, BA, 19 years in the NBA, I've had both. And I'll tell you this, as a young player, you like a coach who lights a fire under his guys. And that helps you understand and learn the game and become a better player and a better team. But as you get older, you may like a coach who has a different approach, more reserved, doesn't need to push and motivate you the same way. And so I think it's important, though, with a general manager that he understands the makeup of his team, understands what personality is needed to motivate and resonate with that particular ball club. That's why the personality of a coach is crucial to a team's success.
Rose with the bucket.
Well, Rose with energy and effort can still beat you in transition.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off. And he's good on the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Caruso. Give him 8. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Outside Holiday. Pass to McDermott. To the wing on the left.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
It's not going to go for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So it's the home team now. 9-point game. Knocked away. Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
There's a screen by Turner. White for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Down low. Now the Pacers on the move. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
T.J. Warren may be underappreciated as a player in this league. This guy has got length, nice anticipation to create an opportunity in transition.
It's White with a drive. Second half getting started. About a minute played. He buries it from 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. The 3 ball. No good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's LeVert on the wing. Hayward outside. Right side White. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Hayward's shot is off. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
R.J. Barrett comes from one of the most storied and accomplished programs in college basketball at Duke under Mike Krzyzewski. And yet he's the first teenager ever, guys, to average 22 points, 7 boards, and 4 assists at the college level. Incredible.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside White. Out to Hayward. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. You know, Doris, coming into Duke, R.J. Barrett was regarded as the #1 overall prospect in the 2019 draft. Ended up going 3rd overall.
NBA in a different year, obviously. He could have easily been the #1 pick. This guy, with the gifts he brings to the table, the work ethic he has, there is no doubt that he has star potential.
The rebound by Turner.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Now here's White. Give him 8 points now. Finished off the break. He's got 5.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Hayward. 10 points for him. Drills it from deep.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Randall outside. Outside Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. The 3. He's off on that one. And Indiana will come the other way. White, good. White's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Toppin. Basket's good. Toppin's got 6 points.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Six on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, Grant, when you joined Orlando, there was a very real possibility of forming a super team. Do you ever wonder what might have been?
Oh, VA, I wonder all the time. You had a great young player in Tracy McGrady emerging into a star. And if I could have just stayed healthy at a time in the Eastern Conference when it was really wide open, I think all the time what could have been, but unfortunately it never happened because of that persistent ankle injury.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
To the paint. Pass to Patadze. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Caruso. Three-pointer off the mark. Indiana calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Indiana. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Randall. Here's Barrett. Doubled by Turner. Oh, stolen by Turner. Outside White. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 19.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And he drops the first. And the league last season with a play-in tournament for the 8th spot. The ratings were encouraging. All right, Doris, are we going to see more of that, you think?
Well, BA, that race to the 8th was one of the most compelling things in sports I have seen in quite some time. It keeps more teams engaged down the stretch. And now what you have to wonder, BA, is does that mid-season tournament idea start to gain traction? I think that race for the 8th is something we're going to continue to see.
Here's White. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Robinson. Shot from the wing. No good. A bit long that time. LeVert attacking. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Pass to Barrett. They grab their own miss. Robinson gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Now Warren.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Knocks down the long J.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pacers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
LeVert outside. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Look at that speed on the way to the rim. LeVert makes the defense react to him. Exactly what you want.
And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that.
Hayward's shot is off. It's Barrett on the wing. A shot to stop the run. Pacers with a rebound. Outside White. And so Indiana takes this.